The newbies this year are a real pain to train. Huh? We can't even handle them anymore. Don't stress. I'm here to help them out. Thank you so much. I would appreciate your continued support in the future. Who'd have guessed? She was the president. My name is Kichi Sato. I work in the sales department of Toki Day Company, a real estate company. This year, our sales department welcomed a new female recruit, Yui Hanasaki. Yui, did you mess up the appointment time again? I'm terribly sorry. I haven't studied enough. You apologized for the same thing last time, too. Well, let's do better next time. Yes. Hanasaki, still not used to the job, struggles to get clients to listen to her. Even when she prepares transaction documents, they often don't meet the client's needs, and she frequently gets the appointment times wrong. Her days are filled with one failure after another during her sales visits. The newbies this year are a real pain to train, huh? We can't even handle them anymore. I messed up again. It's okay, Yui. You're just not used to the job yet. When the heck am I gonna get the hang of this sales thing? Like Owada and the others say, maybe sales just isn't my thing. I'll support you, so try to keep working on the things you were taught. You'll get used to it gradually. Thank you, Senpai. Don't sweat it. I'll be there to help you out. Just try putting all that stuff you've been taught into practice. You'll slowly get used to it, and it'll be all good. You're really working hard, Yui. Trust me, it'll pay off. Yeah, thank you. I'll keep at it. A few days later. Yui, creating materials and documents is essential for sales. I was feeling pretty worried, so I tried to get a thumbs up from other experienced colleagues, but they all gave me the cold shoulder, saying they were swamped. Everyone has their own stuff to handle. Back when I was a regular employee, I couldn't always ask my colleagues to check everything. The sales department's motto is to learn from mistakes, so let's work on improving them. Yes, I'm sorry. Yui, are you okay? I'm sorry. I'm starting to think this job isn't for me. I haven't gotten the results Awada was hoping for, so I'm thinking about transferring. Awada said that? Yes. Also, sorry I couldn't help out with the materials this time too. I'll be there to back you up as much as I can. So let's buckle down and give it another go, yeah? Yes, thank you for always helping me. I realized that things couldn't go on like this, so I decided to ask my colleagues and superiors for help. Helping out Yui, he's always looking out for her. We've got our own stuff to take care of, so we don't have the time or energy to babysit anyone else's work. I get what you're saying, but I think Yui just hasn't found the method that works best for her yet. We appreciate your support, but it's time for her to start doing things on her own. Sure, but letting her stand on her own when she hasn't even mastered the basics might be tough. But when I was a newbie... Oh, here we go again. Awada's got this whole learn by getting your hands dirty and messing up philosophy, and his team's all for it, so it's not going to be easy to get them to see it any other way. In that case, I'll support her from behind the scenes. 1 month later. Today, the new president will be visiting from headquarters. Make sure to greet them properly. Yes. Hello? Excuse me? Welcome the president. What? Wait, Yui? Why is Yui here? I formally introduce myself. I'm Yui Hanazaki, the new president. My mother was the former president, but she is now retired. As a result, I have now taken over the company. Oh, I see. That incompetent newbie is our new president? This can't be. Pleased to meet you. Oh no, we've been treating the new president terribly without even knowing she was the president. What is going on here? You mean, our president was working in the sales department as a newbie? Truth be told, someone from the staff tipped us off that the sales department's organization here is kinda sketchy, so they let me go incognito to scope things out. As the new president, I'm aiming to make this company a more open, communicative place. Since it was time when people didn't really know my face as the new president, I thought it'd be a great opportunity to do a little secret digging. Oh, I see. Since I had zero experience in sales, I created a bunch of problems because I couldn't do my job properly. It must have been tough to support an incompetent newbie like me. No, that's not. Kichi? Yes? Awada and the others didn't really support me, but you were always there to help me, and I am very grateful for that. Thank you very much for all your help.
No problem.
You are very good at guiding people, so please continue to do so.
I can't believe the person I was trying to help out was the president. I will continue to do my best. Thank you. I'm glad that my efforts are recognized by the president. I'll keep working hard. Man, if I'd known you were the president, I would have helped you out more. I would have supported you a lot more, and not just leave everything to Kichi.
That's right. You sure are quite the prankster, aren't you, Yui?
We were swamped with work, so we couldn't support you as much as we wanted, but we definitely cared. Just so you know.
Yeah, right. I'm sure you did. Didn't both of you say that this year's new recruits are difficult to train and that you can't manage them? I get that I was a total rookie, but did you have any intention of helping the newcomers?
Ooh.
Nah, I ain't gonna say I was jealous of her just because she was a younger newcomer and had this whole cute thing going on.
I can't let her find out that I didn't help because it was such a hassle.
Yeah. We kind of wanted you to get strong enough to handle things on your own, you know?
If we had fully supported you and any new hires, you all might have missed out on some growth opportunities.
Still, the way you acted made it pretty uncomfortable for the newcomers. Maybe the reason sales have been down lately is because the new hires aren't getting the right training.
Yeah, we're partly to blame for making things this way.
We apologize.
Don't blame them too much. I always tell my employees how important it is to be independent, so they were just doing what I asked for. This was all to help you, so you'd be able to stand on your own.
Hey, if you want the newbies to stand on their own, shouldn't we support them until they're strong enough?
Indeed, but...
You should probably understand that the boss's attitude is really rubbing off on the team, and it's making the work environment pretty toxic.
Yes, I apologize.
Also, Owada, I need you to listen to this.
When you're a salesperson, being able to do the bare minimum is pretty much expected. If you can't pull that off, well, Houston, we have a problem.
I'm sorry if I've been a burden to my colleagues. If I can't keep up with the sales department, I think I might consider a transfer.
Well, this recording.
This is the audio from when you were training me. Actually, the main purpose of this undercover investigation was to observe your actions.
Me?
I've been told by employees in the sales department that their manager only actively supports those who share similar values. The recording indicates that you were suggesting to your team members that they consider transitioning to different departments where they might be more successful.
How do you know that?
I've understood your way of thinking well from the few months of guidance I received from you. The sales crew, as it's been running, has been overly soaked in your beliefs. It's a spot where the supervisor's goals tend to be the top priority. I believe a change is needed in the sales department's philosophy, which is why I came from headquarters today to revamp it.
No. How do you plan to revamp the sales department?
I've come to see that sales take a fair bit of understanding, proficiency, and hands-on experience, so it's not really feasible to totally replace all you folks who have sales abilities.
Then how do you plan to revamp the sales department?
Let's change the structure of the sales department from the ground up.
Wait a minute. Are you saying my way of creating the department's environment is bad?
No, it's just about how you go about things.
President, could it be that?
Yes, during my time in the sales department, a shocking truth was uncovered.
A shocking truth?
Upon investigation of the sales department's financial activities, it was discovered that Owada had embezzled a large amount of money. Even with my limited experience, I managed to grasp the method, but it is conceivable that other employees who took note of it refrained from commenting. Your approach to training new hires is certainly an issue, but embezzlement is a whole different level of wrongdoing, and it's absolutely not acceptable under any circumstances.
Oh no, it can't be true. So it was true after all. Keiichi, you knew about this? Yes, I was the one who reported this to the upper management. What? You? Since I didn't really care for you that much, I picked up on the weirdness right away when things started to look off. What? But it was a big problem, and I couldn't handle it alone. I reached out to the higher-ups and asked for their help. I never imagined that the new president herself would go undercover, but I'm glad she acted quickly.
Thanks for the information provided by Keiichi. The investigation proceeded smoothly. I had a good impression of your work, but our conversation has shown me that you're also a decent person. Knowing this information was coming from you, I had no reason to doubt it.
Thank you for having faith in me, even though I'm just an employee. So, What will happen to me now?
We have solid evidence of your embezzlement, so you'll be handed over to the police. You will discuss the future course of action with the police and the company's lawyer.
No, everything I built up.
If you really think department is your private castle or something, you're acting in a way that's completely nuts and totally lacking in common sense.
Yes, I apologize. Did you know about Iwata's embezzlement?
Not at all. I never imagined he was doing such a thing. There were probably a lot of employees who also didn't notice Owada's wrongdoings. For those who did notice, we will issue a severe warning and won't pursue it further. Please work together to improve the working environment in the sales department.
Understood.
Additionally, I will appoint a new supervisor to replace Owada. That person will lead the effort to revamp the sales department. Is that clear?
Yes. Understood.
I look forward to working with you, Kichi.
Thank you very much for today. After that, Owada was taken to the police station by the officers contacted by the president. It was decided that the president would personally intervene to handle the situation and restructure the sales department. 1 month later, I was appointed by the president to take over as a supervisor of the sales department. While still working as a salesperson in the field, I am now also guiding the junior employees. Gradually, a sense of cooperation among the employees has been established, and I can see them working with renewed energy. Meanwhile, in my private life.
On another note, do you want to go out with me?
What? I mean, yes, I'd love to. I started going out for meals with Yui, the president, and it eventually led to a relationship after she confessed her feelings for me. Yui seemed to like me, and I felt a strong desire to support her as she worked hard as a newcomer. Despite our different positions, I hope we can support each other and live a happy life together. Thank you for watching until the end.
Don't forget to subscribe.